Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys are 3-2 here in the early part of the season. Across from him, the Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Groupie on the field to get this started. Off we go here in New Orleans. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You watch the film from last week's game, and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
That's on the 4th overall pick, Will Campbell. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson, and he'll get forward for about a yard. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. A gain there of 15. Good for a Patriots first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 5. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That pass play good for 22. First down, New England.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. In trouble, and down he goes. Ryan Brzee getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
His kick is perfect. And the Patriots are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
Down. 45. White.
Now it's Rattler. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings
Ball
up
on the
second
40
and
now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Back. Red. 30. Cut.
Here's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one caught Devon Valen. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 30 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And he's had a strong start to this season, right there in the mix with the NFL leaders in rushing. On 1st and 10, here's May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they will finally run him down. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. They'll run on 1st down with Stevenson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. The motion man here is Bull. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
Predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Rattler. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, here's a run with Kamara. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, this is Kamara. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
At the 37-yard line.
43.
Another run here with Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. That one out wide for Kamara. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 11-yard line.
Running is Akers. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That's on the rookie, the first rounder out of Texas, Kelvin Banks.
Down. Cut.
On second down, here's Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. He'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to have the Saints first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen. And
he will take this one across into the end zone. Cam Akers, touchdown Saints. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Saints will take a 14-6 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. We'll go play action with May. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. Then it'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Here's May. That's caught by Bourne. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. To throw now, May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone replay is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They run on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Carl Granderson, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots are back within 5.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jabril Peppers up from the safety spot to bring him down. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
From the gun, here's Rattler. This one on target to Olave. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Second and 10.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Rattler. Pass is caught by Olave. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5. But let's check the call. The Saints lining up in punt formation. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Open man there. It is Bourne. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. May to throw again. This one complete to Bourne. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's another Patriots first down. It's a gain of 10.
Here's May again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Blake May sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Marcus Epps up in the secondary to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Rattler throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. First down throw there is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing again, it's Rattler. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 2nd down, it's May. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. And this is the young star, Garrett Wilson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jets get just their 2nd win of the season. They improve to 2-4. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the LA Rams. And here's the 3-time All-Pro, DeAndre Hopkins. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there.
Come on, set.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll go again here with Kamara, and he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go. Cut.
A fake to Kamara, and now Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off play action, it's Rattler. That one out wide for Kamara. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
60 red.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. While we have a moment, why don't we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Third and 11. To throw again is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Ryan Brzee, he gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 11.
Throwing now is May. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10.
Ready?
They'll go play action here with Rattler. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Made out on first, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
To throw is May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Julian Blackman, the safety, rushing hard to come away with the sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Ready, set. 10 seconds, let's go. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Here we go. Right.
A play fake. They'll throw with Rattler. The right side to Olave. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
32. Cut, cut.
Throwing on 3rd down, Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The Saints will punt this one away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense. Round.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Back to the outside. He's got Diggs.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw now, May. Forced out wide. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. And in motion, it's Diggs. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Saints' 27-yard line.
Here's May. A throw on the move is caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now May. This one complete to Bourne. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Cut.
Akers. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the ground, it's Akers. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the 1st down up to the 44.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Here you go. Step. Ready.
They'll run here with Akers. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
1st and 10.
Ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 10-yard line.
Black block. Come on. Set. Cut.
Here's Akers. And the Saints are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll lunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Rattler. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Foster Moreau. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is first touchdown this year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is May. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. May going to hold on to this one. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain there of 11. 1st down, New England. May going to look to throw. Will set up the screen for Gibson. Woo! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From 29, here's 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Throwing on 2nd down, May. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throw again is May. He'll get this off to Stevenson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down. Bell is the man in motion. We'll go play action with May. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here's May again. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he will score. Game on. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return here, up past the 30, but maybe a penalty allowed him to get that far. Let's see.
Automatic first down. Ready up. Set punt. Red 38. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll run on 2nd down, and he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up at the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Rattler. He's got his man. It's Hill. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. And you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
At the 45-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Akers. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Second down and 3.
Set, ready.
A run out of the gun. It's Miller. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Big play coming up. This is third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this ball incomplete on third down. Tayshaun Boutte was the one he was looking for. And that'll set up fourth down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw. He'll set up the screen here to Akers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's Rattler now on second down. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Running is Akers. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
A run up the middle with Miller. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd down. They need 5.
3rd down and 5.
Down. Yellow, 22.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Fight, 60 red.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 50.
32.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in! Brandon Cooks, touchdown Saints.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Groupie now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints are able to extend the lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Digs on the reception. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
On 2nd down, it's May. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Patriots first down.
May to the air once more. This one complete to Bourne. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
11 more yards. That's another Patriots first down.
May to throw again. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
May to throw on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the Saints. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.